In terms of another tōtara that has fallen, Ngāpuhi has lost a great one. Tributes are flowing for Ngāpuhi leader Kingi Taurua, who's died at the age of 80 after battling cancer. Mr Taurua became the face of Waitangi Day protests at Te Tii Marae, and he was never afraid to call out the sitting government or sometimes even his own people. The Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern described the activist, an award-winning broadcaster and advisor to government ministers, as an iconic person, a sentiment echoed by many around the country. Te Manu Kōrehi reporter Te Aniwa Hurihangi Nui takes a look back at his life.
Kingi Taurua was called the King of Ngāpuhi for his unrelenting views of the Crown and the Treaty of Waitangi. Rihari Dargaville, who served alongside him during the Vietnam War, says his mates' sometimes radical ideas and activism made him unpopular with some, but he stuck by him.
So he said to me, "Look, mate, you're my fellow soldier. We both got to do it together." So I've been with him for the last 10 years, very close. We are not only brothers in arms with regards to our background in soldiering, but we're brothers in arms to the belief, really, that Waitangi is the birthplace of this nation, and that we believe that really we are drive for a partnership, and that partnership is coming somewhat closer, but there's still a wide gap.
Kingi Taurua told RNZ in 2015 that he was critical of the way the Crown was handling the Ngāpuhi settlement negotiations.
Ngāpuhi is opposing the mandate, and we are actually having discussions with the government. We believe that the government is actually steering this whole transaction.
He believed hapu or sub-tribes needed to retain their sovereignty and negotiate with the Crown on a hapu basis. It has been an ongoing issue for the country's largest iwi, who are yet to settle with the Crown. But Mr Dargaville says Taurua never gave up that fight, even throughout his illness.
Even though he was sick, he said, "I cannot give up the dream." Now he's gone. I suppose really it's going to be those of us, particularly me, to try and pick up, the very, very huge commitment he made and passion to something that at the end of the day people say is never going to happen. But he believed in it, he lived it, and in fact he died with it.
Kingi Taurua served as a Māori broadcaster for more than 20 years. Former MP Hone Harawira says his voice on air has left a living legacy.
It didn't matter where you were in the country, you could hear the distinctively Ngāpuhi reo of Kingi Taurua every single day. And because he was not just a news reporter, he was also a newsmaker causing trouble at Waitangi, he was a constant, active and dynamic force.
Kingi Taurua was heavily affected by the Vietnam War.
It really affected me with post-traumatic stress disorders and cancer and heart problems and all that kind of thing. But I'm still having problems with it this time, and sometimes I find it very difficult to cope,
Despite the struggle, Mr Dargaville says Kingi Taurua lived his life with a smile on his face.
He always try and puts a positive side to his demeanour, my mate, even though inside it's killing me. So, he said, "Mate, am I still smiling?" I said, "You keep smiling, brother."
Kingi Taurua will lie in state at Te Tii Marae in Waitangi. Mo te hōtaka o te ahi pōnei, ko te aniwa, hurihanga nui ahau.